Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
How Instagram-friendly holiday hotspot island, loved by Hollywood, is descending into a rat-infested disaster zone. A paradise Mediterranean island has had a fall from grace after it became a rat-infested, litter-strewn disaster zone. Camino, a tiny outcrop off the coast of Malta, famous for its turquoise waters and the Insta-famous Blue Lagoon, welcomes up to 10,000 tourists a day in summer. But what was once a tranquil nature reserve has spiraled into chaos, and critics are blaming over-tourism, trash, and unchecked commercial greed. Andre Callis from activist group Movement Graffiti said, "It's an unbearable situation. Operators recruit tourists in places like Sliema and bring them to Camino in massive boats. They pour hundreds of tourists onto the tiny beach. It gets crowded beyond what you can imagine," he told The Telegraph. With its crystalline shallows and Hollywood creds, featuring in Troy and the Count of Monte Cristo, Camino has been launched into global fame. But the reality is far from glamorous. Tourists jostle for towel space as loud music blasts from makeshift beach bars serving cocktails in hollowed-out pineapples, which are then dumped, fueling an island-wide rat explosion. Nighttime footage shows the pests wandering around as mounts of trash pile up along its once clean roads. Mark Sultana, CEO of BirdLife Malta, warned, "There's now a rodent infestation. The rats go down the burrows of birds like shearwaters and eat the eggs. They prey on lizards as well." He added, "It's a disaster. When you have 10,000 people on the island, there's noise disturbance, the vegetation gets trampled, and there is all the waste that is produced, which is a very big problem." Social media has turned the once pristine bay into a circus, locals say, drawing selfie-hungry tourists by the boatload and making it unrecognizable to those who remember its unspoiled past. "This once beautiful island has been turned into a circus, and I wouldn't go near it again if you paid me," one local angry resident vented. Camino is meant to be a Natura 2000 wildlife site, meaning it should have its most valuable and threatened species and habitats protected by the EU network. But instead, it plays host to 11 kiosks, blasting music and slinging snacks, with little infrastructure to handle the fallout. The discarded food and plastic have now created a perfect storm for vermin. Arnold Saberas, a leading pest control consultant, says the island is a prime example of what happens when waste and tourism collide. "Rats can be found where waste is abundant," he told the Times of Malta, warning that Camino's problem isn't just aesthetic. "Rats will gnaw through any plastics and any electrical wiring,